Hello guys, I'm back. I haven't uploaded my other video from last night because I've got it saved on the camera roll, but I just haven't uploaded it yet. I'll do that soon. I've just done a Uber Eats order. I've just done a Uber Eats order for Harris Farm Markets, which is bloody amazing. I love their fruit and that on there. And I went to the gym for a decent workout today. 45 minutes goes by so fast. It just goes by really fast. I set the training resistance on the exercise bike up a bit, which is bloody good because it's getting easier to ride on it. So, and had to take the Ventolin spacer out this morning and use it because I had a persistent cough that was making me lose my breath, for fuck's sake. It's done this heaps worse since I got COVID in November of 2021, and most doctors are like, no, it won't be happening. I'm like, well, get stuffed. I know what's working and what bloody isn't. So my current GP is like, yeah, so long as you're not getting worse and not having to use the puffer more often, we don't have to change drugs or anything. And I'm like, good, because I don't want to do that. Don't want to use other stuff. I don't need it. And then I got over my stupid flare-up today. I'll probably, if I go to the gym on Friday and my chest and nose is all like blocked, I'll just take a Telfast and see how I go with it. Oh, God. I'm coughing a bit, but it's not as severe as it could be. And I have to keep proving to everybody that it's cold and flu season, but I don't have cold and flu going on with me. Cold and flu symptoms, because bloody it's obviously asthmatic. It's not cold and flu, and I'm like, God, I hate this shit. I hate it. Oh, that's right. I've got to get a photo of my ear cleaning thing so the doctors can see it. Got to take my medications along to the doctors too, damn it. I've got to take my, well, I shouldn't have to, but then if I tell the doctors what stuff I'm using, they're like, oh, okay. And I'm like, well, what, you have to see the box to see that it's a pictures or it's not a real product. Oh, we need to see your Panadol packets, or you're not taking any Panadol. And it's just like, oh, why don't you just believe me when I'm not looking for drugs and I'm only taking what I need at the time, which is every several months, not every several minutes or every several days, for crying out loud. Like, just believe it. If I tell you I've taken something, why do you need to see a packet to believe that I've taken something? Oh, I hate doctors now, and I think it's because not most people, but doctors see a lot of people who say, I took this and I took that, when they actually didn't, or they didn't take something that they reckon they took. And it's like, just because I say that I took something doesn't mean that I didn't take it. And I'm not just saying that I took whatever drug it was because I just felt like swallowing it just because I wanted it, you know. It happened to be there and I took some. Like, freaking doctors. So I have to get some photos next Monday, and then a week later get some more photos, so that way the doctor can go, oh, that's what's happening. And it exists because it's in a photo and it's you and it's no one else is talking for you, and oh, it's actually real. Yeah, alright. And I'll be like, no, I'm just dreaming. I'm just making it up. I just pretend to do all this stuff. I'm not really meaning any of it. Like, oh, get a grip, man. Just, yeah. I do mean it. I have an actual life. Oh well, my doctor has probably seen a lot of people who make up stuff as they go along, and then she finds out differently, or she finds out that people are not really doing what they reckon or something, and I'm like, fine, you need pictures, you need product packages, you need dose countages, counting things, you need this, you need that. Dosage counts, not counted, dosage counts. Just to prove that 2 Panadol equals 2 Panadol, and when I say I only took this certain antihistamine 6 months ago, it really means 6 months ago. Oh, Jesus. So, yeah. Oh, and they have to make sure I'm not using performance-enhancing drugs for sports. And I'm like, what the fuck? No. Yes, a lot of people do use illegal steroids, and they get prescriptions off their doctor for certain conditions, but they actually then go and use it for their exercise program, which is pretty stupid, really. Like, if you say I need steroids for my sore back, but you're actually not using it for your sore back, that's why doctors lose trust in most of their patients and say, well, you're probably innocent and you only need this medication for this problem, but we want to see pictures to make sure that's what you're getting it for, and you're not going in and telling the doctor what you want a prescription for, and then when you've got the script, going and changing why you're using it. Like, that's... I don't get a lot of people, like, oh, I need Valium for anxiety, but then I'll go and drink 6 wines, and then I'll take Valium to sleep. It's like, oh my God. Like, I've got Voltaren cream for my neck and my joints, but apparently I could be using the Voltaren cream for other reasons. And I'm like, no, I'm not. So, oh God. I do sometimes accidentally overdose things because of blindness. I can't see the dosage, what I need, and I also don't know if I take more of something to feel better, it could be making me worse, and so I have to find out that certain things can't be overdosed, and that's fine, because it's not good for you. But I don't just go changing my goals for whatever prescription I need. I don't go and change it behind the doctor's back. And I don't go saying, oh, I need this particular symptom resolved, I need that done, and I need this just as an excuse for other reasons that I wouldn't tell the doctor. Like, I don't get that. So now, just to make sure that there's no mistakes happening, they have to see pictures of workout results and all of that. Oh my God. Oh, that reminds me, I need to get a bloody Apple Watch. I need to pay for one so that way I can put it on my wrist. Well, obviously it goes on your wrist, but I can then set it up so that I can get health results that the doctor can see on my arm too. And then she'll go, oh, you're not making any of this up. Oh no, I think we'll make sure you get all this other stuff sorted. And I'll be like, yeah. Because I don't have time to waste time, maybe. So, yeah. I guess pictures or it didn't happen. Society, culture, actually. Pictures or it didn't happen. Pictures or you're making it all up. Like, so then my doctor's pissed off with the NDIS because they don't respond, and now she wants pictures for the NDIS so they can say, oh, what are the pictures for? And then my support coordinator will get involved and say, hello, do you not know that a picture isn't taken out of thin air and turned into some kind of holographic thing? Like, hello, something's actually happening. Are you looking at pictures and reports, or are you just chucking it in the bin and just saying, oh, we read the reports and saw your photos, but actually you didn't do anything. You just, like the NDIS, not the funding packages, but the people who create them really suck. So, oh my God. I'm going to talk to my support workers again next Monday. Get heaps of pictures, send it to the gym's email address, send it to the doctors, send it to bloody everyone. Do another checkup, I guess. Sooner than later. Oh. I do not like how people run the NDIA, because they say, we've got all this money, and if you prove that you need the money, we'll give it to you. And then I prove it, and they go, we don't have enough evidence of your need for this funding. And it's like, you do have enough, you're just choosing not to freaking see it. Like, it's right there, and you're going, oh, that's not evidence. Well, it is actually. God. So, oh, the NDIS is sending me mentally insane. And I have to eat fruit salad every day of the week, and I've got to spend hundreds of dollars a month on bloody healthy food. I've got a freezer full of frozen dinners, so I really only need to get just snack food like pizza and garlic bread to have occasionally. The rest of it's all fruit. I didn't get extra veggies at this stage because the way I've packed my containers of food, not much else is going to fit. Excuse me. Not much else is going to fit on top of my serving of food, so then I'd be eating too much at once, you know. Having a serving of mashed potatoes with a portion of food heated up in the microwave, that'd be a lot. So I've got sausages in the freezer that I can cook up with some mashed veggies or pumpkin and cauliflower, but I'll get that another day. I'm not doing any cooking at least until Saturday. On Saturday I can get a couple of veggies to go with sausages. Bit of carrot, and I don't have to buy lots of stuff, just enough to go into my food, but definitely not enough to put any of it in the freezer, because my freezer is full of food. But if I tell everyone that, it's like, we don't believe you because you don't have photos. And I'm like, well, I don't care if you don't believe me. I have a full freezer, and if you think I'm going hungry and you tell me I'm lying and you get up me and threaten to turn me into psychiatric people because I'm lying about eating my food, and I get a checkup because I might not be eating, well, I don't care anymore, because I know I'm eating, and I know I'm not lying, so I don't give a shit what anyone thinks. I don't care. Like, do the checkups. I don't care less. It's not going to make a difference to me. I eat when I'm hungry, and oh, God. Yeah, I have panic attacks sometimes, but, it's... Oh, jeez. Oh, well, I guess, after all this shit goes on with the NDIS and doctors' checkups and that, they'll go, oh, you're a living person with existing problems, and most of it's just managed with exercise so you'll get better, but oh, you actually need all of this support to get better and this and that, and I'll go, yes, I've been saying that for years and now you finally freaking believe me. Oh, this is... I don't like the NDIA, how it's run. Getting a good funding package is great, but getting it is horrible. Oh. And then, I don't want anyone to take this the wrong way if they're hearing it when they're listening to what I'm about to say, but I don't like how... Like, I get that people need to ask their doctors for reports and all that. I get that people have to be responsible for what they want in life, but what surprises me is most doctors in Australia aren't at least saying to people, I know it's hard for you to get stuff on the NDIS, but can I just write you a report? And if people say, no, I don't want you to do that, thanks, or they say, yeah, that'd be a good idea, the doctor can give them a choice. But I think the doctor should broach the subject with most of their clients who are applying for the NDIS or who have an NDIS plan. I think most doctors should be broaching the subject and saying, it's not like we're taking choice and control away from the clients. We just want to give them the option. If they don't accept it, they don't. But the option's there because it's a good idea to take options sometimes. It's not about the doctor forcing anyone to lose control. I just don't know why most doctors aren't saying, you don't have to agree to a report, but we want to do one because it'll help you get more funding, blah, blah, blah. If you want to talk about it, it's up to you. If you don't agree to it, we'll leave the door open for you to change your mind and all this sort of stuff, Oh, God. And I've been told to change doctors. Some people don't like my doctor, and I'm like, I don't care if people don't like the doctor. I like this person, and if other people aren't happy with how strict the person is to me, then that's their problem, because I'm not changing doctors for anybody. I'm happy to see a different doctor for any reason that the GP says that they can't help, but I'm not just going to change GPs just because somebody else or anyone else really doesn't like the person I talk to. Oh, God. So, yeah, all this shit is happening, and I'm not allowed to pay privately for stuff anymore. Not allowed. Oh. And on Monday I had a massive bloody rage fit, almost raged quit when I was at the gym. I nearly bloody walked out. Nearly ended up fainting. Like, Jesus. Oh, well. Yeah. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I've been playing my Gotcha Pets games all morning until 9 a.m. I had my protein shake this morning at 7 o'clock in the morning, and at 9 o'clock I'm like, oh shit, have to get up and get ready to go out. So I did that. I won't have a protein shake tomorrow, but I will have one on Friday, and then I'll have one on Monday. So I'm not going to have them each day of the week because it will piss off my GP. And everyone's going, why is she going to be pissed off? And I'll be like, and I am always like, she's the one doing my assessments, ask her. But I don't want to piss her off. I pissed her off in February when I didn't eat properly for 4 weeks. It was just over 3 weeks, going on 4 weeks, when I went to see her about that. And she got ticked off for me relying too much on vitamin formulas and, Sustagen and eating one meal a day and eating mainly toast and snack foods and a little bit of fruit here and there, but not much each day. Just enough to keep going, but not substantial amounts of food. Yeah, she was ticked off at me. So I don't want to piss her off again. Don't want to tick her off. Yep, can't do that. Oh dear. So these are all the things I have to tell the pharmacy people so they know when I buy the protein shakes and whatever products I need, they're going to last longer than usual because I'm just going with limits that I was given. Oh my god. What is happening with my Uber Eats order?
Speech. Record. Page 2 of 2. Doc. Page 2 of 2. Record. Amazon. Snap. Uber. Voice of Uber Eats. Uber Eats. Screen recognition. On. 240p. Double tap to open app. 6 Australian. 10 Australian dollars and 40. Skip. Button. Skip. Search. Harris. $7. Skip. Button. Close. Button. Button. Held. Button. Picking up your order. Ellipsis. Estimated arrival 320. Button.
Okay.
Alex Bullet 504. Call courier. Button. Uber.
Okay.
Doc. Page 2 of 2. Adjust.
Happening.
Recorder HQ. Recorder HQ. Pause. Button. Record. Minus 10.7.
Okay, that's what's
iPhone
happening.
microphone. Stereo. File list. Recorder rate. Set. Record. File. Stereo. iPhone. Minus. Pause. Stop. Button. Pause.
Okay, well, I'm going to stop this recording so it's not too long. And in my next recording, I'm going to show you the Gotcha Pets leaderboards and how they work. And then I'm going to... What am I going to do? Probably take some pets through the endless dungeon for a little while, just to try and beat some of the leaders on the leaderboard. I want to try and beat some of these people, just to see how far I can go with that. And yeah, just have a bit of fun with the game. I need to level up my farm, because the more you level up, the more plots you get and the more stuff you can grow. So with each plot, you can only grow one certain thing. Like, you can't in one plot you can't have strawberries and apples, you've got to choose strawberry or apple. And in another plot you can't. So in any of the farming plots in this game, plot 1, plot 2, plot 3, plot 4. So in all of the separate plots you can only grow one thing at a time in each plot. So one plot can have whatever you choose and another plot one other thing, and you can't, when it's growing stuff, you can't add stuff in. You have to wait for it to grow. It harvests out of that particular plot and then you put a new thing in. But yeah, I'll show you all that soon. And yeah.
Stop, pause, button, stop, button.
I will go with whatever happens when I am playing the game on this recording.